How to start winning sets in Super Smash Bros. Melee. It all stems from where you are as a player already. Today, we will be focusing on the performance of players that are not very good at winning. These are many different ways you can improve, and I think that if it means a lot to you to start winning, it's time to get rid of that frustration of failure in one step at a time. Now, step 0 is kind of like before you start this journey, take a look at your character. Now, if you play a low or mid tier and are tired of getting O2, it may be a wake-up call to realize that you could be getting carried by a stronger, easier character. It's pretty self-explanatory. You may hear of these low-tier noobs getting good results early in their career as a melee player, but how far can such players even go? Even if it's for a temporary break, try switching to a better character and learning how to play them, as well as keeping your previous character to have fun with in single games or in friendlies. It's okay to have two characters sometimes. I'm not saying playing a low tier is bad. It's definitely something that you can do and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm really just trying to convey that it might just not be for you. There's obviously low and mid tiers that do really well, but maybe you're just not one of them yet. Step 1. Know your enemy. Now, I think this is the most important step, and it's also the most difficult hurdle that most weak players have in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and this actually applies to all Smash titles, really. But it's their ability to not only read their opponent, but to watch them as a primary focus during the set. It's more of a mindset change that comes with getting comfortable with your character. Think you have your character's game plan down despite not doing well? It's probably because you're more focused on hitting your opponent rather than focusing how your opponent could hit you. This doesn't even mean camp or play defensively, which is very much not true. It's really about respect and accepting that your opponent is going to want to win just like you want to win. So why not just watch what they do in order to get to you and learn how to counter it? Step 2. Watching VODs. Watching your sets alone or with a coach is what most top and high level players have done in order to get where they are. It really is that deep, and it really culminates what really makes Super Smash Bros. Melee a legitimate and super top heavy esport. There are thousands of players that put in much more effort than you do right now. There are so many players that are just grinding and they will do anything just to get a little bit better than somebody. Some players really do need to play and practice for hours a day, every day. But do what you can manage and understand that it's not all about playing. Watching your own gameplay starts the process of becoming honest with yourself about playing. It may be hard to start watching gameplay by yourself or with a friend because you may not even know what to be looking for. If it comes to that, begin looking for a coach that will review your videos with you and really simplify what needs to be fixed and also what works. They can also go over step 1 with you and help you understand that concept. It's not impossible to figure it out on your own though, especially if you've played a lot. Step 3. Playing often. You cannot improve if you can't play. Being online at this point and SSBM's meta is crucial to improving if you do not have regular local outlets to play others. There are people in North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia that are ready to play. So wherever you're from, you will find people to play. This resource is so important to take advantage of, so if you can play online on Slippy, please do it. And if you can go locally and have the time to play others IRL, yes, please do that. Even if you think you're bad, even if you think you don't do well, if you're frustrated at this point, sometimes you just gotta push through it. Maybe, you'll find some diamonds on the other end of the fucking rock wall instead of giving up. But with that kind of comes step 3.5, and that's taking breaks. Take breaks. Chill out. And, wasn't your last session infuriating? Do your hands hurt? Do you have work tomorrow? I bet. Take a break. Break time is the perfect time to also watch your gameplay and watch others as well. And this is probably the second most important step in my opinion, and it's really the most it's the step that people do not take advantage of. Like, people do not do this, and you could be doing this and be doing so well with it. But step 4 is journal. It's more than just taking notes. Like, keep a damn journal. Write everything down. Succumb to the nerd that is inside you and dissect everything you do that is melee related. Write it down, section your journal for matchups, and create your own guides. Keep affirmations and reminders of things you struggle with and things you know that work. You can use this during your sets. Take 10, 20, 30 seconds to review something really quick. You lose a game, and you recognize why. Well, maybe there's an answer in your journal, or maybe you need to be reminded of something. Or maybe, honestly, going through your journal could just be something that's calming to you during the set if you have nerves, and you could do better the next game. And we have step 4.5, and that is to be prepared. Eat healthy, exercise, and make sure you have a good controller. All of these things are super, super, super important. Like, you cannot skip this. Your diet, your cardio, and your controller are half the battle with competing. Probably even more than half. You need to love and respect yourself, take care of that powerful ass brain, so you can respect your own gameplay and start getting some goddamn wins. And we have step 5, and that is to give up. Well, is all of this too difficult? Are you being asked for too much just to play a video game? Then give up. Give up or keep it casual. There are so many players that will be doing a lot of this, if not all of it, most of what's on this list, in order to get where they want to be in Smash. Not even just Melee, Smash in general. Wouldn't it be nice to win a local someday, or an only noobs? If not, don't worry about it. Continue at your own pace and stay stagnant. There's actually nothing wrong with that. Just remember that it won't hurt to try, and the only reward from winning comes from the effort that came along the way. Just remember that it won't hurt to try, and the only reward from winning comes from the effort that came along the way. Thank you for watching.